Alrighty guys, so in our last video we did the super basic, super simple gradient side view of a diamond. I've got hair and stuff on my paper. So today we are going one step further with it. Now these techniques can be combined if you want to. I'm sure it will look stunning if you do. But we're going to go ahead and go with what we got. So, instead of 1 to 2 colors over here, I've got 4 colors for you today. All in the same color family-ish. I have cream, light green, permanent green, and juniper green. So, we go progressively darker, as you can see. And we're going to start with our permanent green, and we're going to make a little bit of a gradient in some of them just to kind of help us gauge where we want everything. So we're going to start with this, and just like in our basic one, we're going to go pick a corner, kind of give a little bit of a gradient. Now, what we want to do with this one is, as we make our gradients and whatnot, we want a lot of the brilliance to be around the middle of the gem. Okay? So, to do that, we're going to build around it almost. So, we're going to keep this area pretty light, just so you know. That's the idea of it. So when we do our gradient, or any of our coverage down here and such, we're going to go kind of like that. Now, I'm not saying we're going to leave it devoid of color, because that wouldn't be what we want. In order to have color and to make things look like they're certain colors, we have to have the contrast, and we have to have the correct amount of glow to it all. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. So, I'm going to bring this one down this way. I'm using a super light hand. I just want to get the idea of where I kind of want colors to be in this. That's all. Nothing super exciting or difficult. Remember, don't overthink on coloring, okay? Just don't. It's a bad idea. There's no right and wrong way to do it. Just go for it. Have fun. If you don't like the way it comes out, that's fine. Just do it again. It's no big deal. It's not like the coloring police is gonna come after you or something. Like, seriously, it's no big deal. You don't like the way it came out, that's fine. Do a different one. With this one also, I'm not going to be doing the lines white. You definitely can if you want to. So, that's the general idea. No, I didn't do every single facet. That's totally okay, because we will end up blending things and whatnot anyway. So, excuse me, I'm like moving all around. I'm going to go up to my lighter green and start putting in some color flashes. And we're going to just do like sort of triangular-esque shapes. They don't have to be triangles, they can be trapezoids, they can be whatever. They just need to have decently flat sides, basically. And I'm just going to do some of them like this. Some of them can be like long and skinny. Okay. Others can just be short and fat. I'm just basically going to put in just little color facets. Now, in an imaginary gem here, this would kind of be like if you could see the other side of the gem through this side, and you'd be able to see some of the little flashes and things that were going on. So, the light dancing around inside the gem, that kind of thing. I'm just putting them randomly. I'm not really thinking about it. Again, don't overthink it. Just like that. Just pick some kind of random shape. I like triangles because they seem to just lend themselves to gems, and you see them often if you actually look at pictures of gems and such. So just longer tapered shapes in general. So that's why I pick them often. Not all of them have to be triangles, like I said. That one's just kind of a shape. Okay, so I just kind of have them decently evenly dispersed-ish. Now, I'm going to take my cream, start kind of filling in some of these. Oop, I pushed way too hard, guys. But I also have like really long points on these, so. Yes, I am using my Polychromos, my favorite. Although, I gotta say, super colors are awesome, man. Like, been using those a lot, and they're fantastic. But you guys also know that I'm really big into watercolor, so that could be part of it, because I can use them in conjunction with watercolor, and I really enjoy that. Whereas Polychromos, like, because they're oil-based, any color pencil that is oil or wax-based or whatever will repel water, so you can't use them with color pencil. You can only do them on top of color pencil, or watercolor, excuse me. You can only use them on top of watercolor. You can't use them back and forth like you can with super colors, which is why I like those. So I'm just filling in a whole bunch of these so that we can be blending them and get a base of color going with two colors. Now we're going to start darkening little bits and little parts as we put in more of our little shapes and everything. And it helps to continue to build up your gem. So this is going back to the permanent green, which is what we started with. And you can add more to your gradient if you want. That's what I'm just going to do a little bit here. Darken up the gradients in a couple of these a little bit. And also I'm going to make some of these little triangular shapes in here with this green. Remember, nothing has to be exact. Just kind of go with it. See what you think. If it feels good, do it. If it looks good, do it. If you think you're screwing up, don't worry about it. Just keep going. As you can see, I'm kind of leaving these alone right now because I want that lighter center to kind of just feel lighter. So I'm not putting any of this in there right now. Maybe later when we bring in the darker green. Yeah, I kind of like the way that's looking. That's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. You agree? Good. Alright, so now I just want to take the darkest, which is juniper green, and do some more, basically. I'm going to be a little bit more selective in where I put it, keeping it more towards a few corners, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. See, that's the thing, is like there's no real like wrong way to do it, so just go for it. And then just depending on how we feel about it, we'll change it. A little bit of shading over here, put this in there. I mean, all you're really doing is just layering these different colors. And the end result just comes out really neat looking. Gives you the idea of what's going on. This one I'm kind of just helping to build that gradient a little bit. Kind of going back to what we're doing over here, just giving a little bit of a gradient to some of these, just to help it have some balance, some overall color shift and change. I want this one to be more of the permanent green. Now, I know that mine isn't like super smooth or anything like that. That's completely fine. You can go in with odorless mineral spirits or a blending pencil or whatever you would want if you want to smooth it out. I'm kind of liking the way that mine looks, so I'm just going to leave it for now. And I'm going to switch over to my lighter green, light green. Do a little bit of blending here and there. You can always go darker with any of these. But that's pretty much it. And every single one you do is going to come out different because you're not going to pick the exact same placements. You're not going to do the exact same lighting. Like, if you want to make all the light coming from this area over here or this area over here, do it. Change it up. Figure out how you want to do it and what you think looks the best. Remember, I am not the Bible or the truth or the way or anything else. So you don't have to do it my way. You know, this is just a guideline, a stepping stone. Figure out what you like. Figure out what looks best for you. You want a different color? Put a blue in there. Put a brighter yellow in there instead of green. Just make sure you have lights and darks. That's all that really matters. Contrasts. That's what truly matters. It's not so much the colors as the contrast, lights and darks. The values of the piece. Darks don't seem dark without lights, and lights don't seem light without darks. There you have it, my friends. I'm just going to go in here and just blend and shade back and forth till I like the gradients and where they're at and how the blending is, and that's about it. I'm also using the cream right here just like as a blender. Smoothing out some of this. There you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you go use it. And if you want to fill in the white lines, do the white lines. If you want way more little sparkle things in there, do way more little shapes. Okay, so just do it so that you love the way that it looks. Okay? Alright, see you next time.